Hello. Whoop, whoop. Oh, let me watch it. Hi, how are y'all? How are y'all? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Y'all, we made it. Let's say that. Let's make that clear. We made it. We made it. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. How are y'all? How are things? Of course, that's always my first question to anybody. How are y'all? How are things? What's up? How it's going? So that's my question. Happy Friday to everyone. Happy Friday. It's such a blessing to be here on this Friday as a full-time entrepreneur. It's such a blessing. It's so rewarding. It's so rewarding, and that's why I'm doing this. Honestly, we're sharing our testimonials on this morning. Well, we're allowing Arica to share hers, and we're going to use this time to share how entrepreneurship is transformational. It actually can be the solution to all of our problems. It's just up to us to make the choices and commit to the process. So Arica and myself will be here this morning, and we're just going to talk about how me as her life coach, as her business coach, have helped her and guided her through this simple process of entrepreneurship. I was going to use a different term, but truly it's so simple. It's so simple. It's just about having the knowledge, the guidance, and the understanding of how simple it can be. Of how simple it can be. When I started entrepreneurship, I thought it was equally as complex. I thought it was so complex and it's too much, and I don't see how somebody can do this. But I ended up working a corporate job that did exactly that. So in that, I now branched out and I teach clients, I teach business owners how to start their business, how to make their dreams how to make their dreams a reality. In the world today, we get so distracted with you can't have it all, or if so, you have to work so hard, or it's always a lot. And I'm here as a life coach, as a business coach, as a vessel to show you guys and teach you guys how resourceful and how simple entrepreneurship can be. So today, Arica and myself will be talking about how she, as an entrepreneur, is progressing because of my True Business program. I have a program that teaches clients how to structure their lifestyle, then their finances, and then their business. A lot of times, entrepreneurs get coaches, but they'll get 3 coaches. They'll need a business coach, a life coach, and a finance coach, versus I've packaged all of that into one. So because of that, I teach my clients how to structure their lifestyles, then their finances, and then their business. And we go in that order specifically so that everything they start, they can maintain beyond working with me, versus business owners, they get the idea, they want to start the business, and after they start, that's when they approach finances. That's when they approach their lifestyle. So I'm gonna myself and Arica will be sharing how going in the order of lifestyle, then finances, then business will change your whole thought process about entrepreneurship. It'll reveal to you that it's simple. It's simple. Just like life, all you need is the lifestyle, the home life, the finances, and the income. Everything else will flow if those things are in order. So we're relating that to business on this morning, and we'll be sharing how structuring your lifestyle, then your finances, then your business will take you so much further in your business journey than just approaching it trying to make money. It's bigger than making money. In times like now, we're going through a recession. So it's important for us to focus more on the growth of the business, the longevity of the business, making sure our knowledge is intact, making sure we are well equipped for shifting gears if we have to, again, during times like now. We're in a recession. They haven't even announced it, but we're in one. So it's important. And I said this on the 1st when I did an interview with another client. So it's important for us to get ahead of the curve. And as a life coach, as a business coach, I've learned either you handle life, You handle your business, or it's going to handle you. It's going to handle you. And I vow to support my clients in getting ahead of the curve beyond working with me. Beyond working with me. So today we're here to share Arica's testimonies. I'll share a little bit of mine. On my last live interview, I definitely stayed on and just had a conversation. So you guys can look forward to that. I'll even open up a Q&A if I have time. I do have a 2 o'clock appointment. So depending on how long this runs, I may have to cut the Q&A short. However, I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to have this conversation with you guys. I know we're approaching the 12 o'clock hour. The interview starts at noon. So I'll just be here. I'll be here. Of course, I'm working today. Today is a work day for me. And primarily as a life coach, as a business coach, I coach my clients. I manage my business, the operations, the marketing. I manage my assistant, and then I manage my clients' accounts. So my role, the gag is my role in comparison to a corporate sense would be like an operations manager. I oversee the operations and the processes for all of my clients' businesses. So outside of working with them on a day-to-day, working with them on a weekly basis, I also work their accounts when we're not on coaching calls, just to make sure during our next coaching call, we know what we're up against. We know what we're up against. And it's so exciting because yesterday I had a coaching call with Arica. I know some of you guys probably saw the status. If you didn't, I'll share it. If you didn't, I'm going to share it right now, actually. I have one of my laptops here in front of me. So I'm going to share that post, of course, just so you guys can see. Life coaching is resourceful. Business coaching is resourceful. It's just, if you know, you know. And it's one of those things, we're in a generation where people are judged, people are ostracized for wanting help or wanting to be different or wanting to take a different approach to solving their problems. So a life coach can support you in your decision making, and a life coach can teach you how to structure your beliefs, your decision making, and your lifestyle to all align cohesively with your long-term goals. And that's where that's where I thrive as a life coach. Life coaching for me, honestly, a lot of my peers that I went to school with or college or just know from the workforce, they all say, like, you've low-key been that girl anyway. So I've learned finding my calling, finding my purpose, and finding my lane is what has gotten me to this place where I can do this. I wasn't this girl 2 years ago. I make that clear. So in that, it's important for us to make decisions. It's important for us to make the decisions that are required to get us to the next level. The decisions that will help us in elevating our initial lifestyles. And eventually, you will elevate that lifestyle all the way around. But it starts with making the decisions today. It starts with making those decisions on today. So I'm so excited. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the program, and then we'll go ahead and invite Arica in. So, I offer a true business program. This program is for aspiring entrepreneurs who know what they offer, or maybe they don't know what they offer, but they know they're willing to start a business. This true business program is for aspiring entrepreneurs that know that they're ready to start a business. Most entrepreneurs, they start a business, and after launching, they'll invest in finance and business coaching. What I've done as a life coach and an entrepreneur myself, I've packaged all of this, life coaching, finance coaching, and business coaching, to support clients in not having to follow all of these different guidelines, all of these these different structures. That's a lot of times how coaches get jaded. I'm sorry, how business owners get jaded. They get confused in their decision making. They don't know which step to take because they're following frameworks of like 3 different coaches, 4 different coaches, and that is myself included. I myself have 3 different coaches, and I have to learn to process their information and then sift through it. And as I do that, I'm able to better align my goals and my decision making. So today, Arica and myself will be discussing how my true business program has helped her structure her lifestyle, then her business to align with her long-term goals. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I see Arica going to add her in. Hi, look at you.
So I'm trying. I had to come to the car because y'all know I got 3 kids and a husband. Okay,
Yes.
listen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am good. I am
Can you hear
good.
me okay?
I can hear you great. Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you great. So, thank you so much for doing this again. I am so excited. I'm so excited. So, of course, this is Arica. She is one of my clients. We've been working together since November. We've been working together since November, and so far we've worked through structuring her lifestyle and then her business. So now she's in the business portion, and I don't want to speak too much. So do you mind telling us about you, Arica?
Okay. So of course, yeah. My name is Arica. I'm all the things. Okay. I'm first of all, I'm a child of God. Second of all, I am a wife. I am a mother to 3 children. Recently a new baby that just turned 8 months. And then I am oh Lord, a lot. I am a full-time entrepreneur now. So I do photography. So I'm CEO of Harris Captured LLC, and then I'm also ambassador for Christ by way of It Works. So I do health and wellness as well. And yeah, that's it right now. Oh, I am also a digital creator. So yeah, all the things.
Yes, yes, yes. So how long have you been an entrepreneur at all?
So honestly, I would say since December of last year. I know we started talking about all this in November. And I became an entrepreneur. I would say I became an entrepreneur December 28th, the day I quit my job. The day I quit my job is when I became a full entrepreneur. December 28th, 2021.
Perfect. So you were a part-time entrepreneur prior to you being full-time. You were part-time and working?
I wouldn't even say part-time. I would say I was a hobby entrepreneur. If that even makes sense. I did it on the side. Like if I think about it, I did it on the side, just for extra income, and honestly, I didn't even need extra income. Like it was income that was needed. So it wasn't even extra, like I needed it. But honestly, I did it. I would say hobby entrepreneur because I worked it as a hobby versus something that I honestly needed. Like I did photography as a hobby. Like I charged low prices because it was just like something I did on the side. It wasn't like, oh, I need that because I was focused so much on my paycheck from my job. Like this is just extra income. I can just go get my nails done with this money versus actually being wise with the money and saving it. Like I was just using it as hobby money. So I worked it as a hobby.
Okay. So, with that being said, how has your journey shifted since you've become a full-time entrepreneur and since you've gotten life and business coaching?
Life and business coaching. Well, first of all, I'm gonna say that I made a status in 2018, and I said I need a life coach. And this program was just right on time, literally right on time. I got this program when November, like we said, November. And I knew I wanted to quit my job, but to be honest with you, I didn't think that I was going to quit it. Like, I was just going to figure out a way to make things work so that I probably could go back to work, even though I know I didn't want to go back to work. So,
Yeah.
what was the question? I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. So the question was, how has life and business coaching changed you as an entrepreneur since you've started life and business coaching?
I feel like I said, it was right on time. So I feel like getting this coaching has helped me in many ways, because honestly, like, we've had sessions where I'm just like, you know what, this week, like, I ain't feeling it. Like, maybe I need to go back and get a
Yes.
job. Like, this ain't it. Like, I need the money
Mm-hmm.
right now. Like,
Yes.
like, honestly,
Yes.
I feel like my favorite part about the actual program is the coaching calls. The coaching calls, being on the coaching calls and getting that encouragement, even when I feel like I'm about to just throw the towel in. Knowing,
Uh-huh.
like, I'll throw you a problem and you got a solution. Like, you know what, I got a strategy. Like, use this strategy. Let's try to do this. And it was never like sympathy. Like, oh yeah, it was like, no, look, you can do this, or you can structure it around this. You're gonna have
Solution.
to plan this. And it's just like, okay, so, like, getting on those coaching calls gave me like a boost of, girl, you got this. Like, don't give up, you got this. So
Absolutely. Oh, I love it. I love it. So, with that being said, who would you say this program is best for? Is it best for the business? Is it best for a aspiring business owner, an active business owner, somebody who know what they want, don't know? What would you say?
I would say all the above, like literally all the above. It's for everybody.
Wow.
For me, like, I knew, like, I last year I told my supervisor, I said, I'm gonna give y'all 1 year of my life, one more year of my life, and she was like, no, you ain't, and I was like, yes, I am, but I was just talking. Like, I knew I wanted to give him just one more year, like, and I was gonna be done, but I knew I was just talking. Like, girl, you
Yes.
just talking in the back of your head, like, you still gonna be here next year, and like, your words are very powerful, so speak
Oh
that
my
thing, because I
God.
spoke it, and it didn't know, like, I spoke it and didn't know, like, I was
Yes.
gonna be quitting my job, like, so. I feel like
Seriously.
it's for everybody. When I
Seriously.
got this when I got this program, I was like, I know it said business, but it's literally like I get all in one. Like, I'll come to you like, okay, I know this ain't even business, like, this ain't even got nothing to do with my photography or anything like that. But, like, listen, time management sucks for me right now. Like, I need to get my house in order, and it's just like, I'm not just getting like the business
Absolutely.
part of it. Like, I can literally come to you lifestyle, and you gonna help me strategize. Like, okay, how can I help you in this area? Like, what do you need to do? Like, it was to the point where I was like, okay, like, my schedule, like, I don't use my planner the way that I need to. So it was like, okay, I'm gonna send you a picture of my planner every single morning, so that, you know what I'm saying, I can hold myself accountable to doing it. And, like, you will inbox me like, you ain't send me your planner, and I'm like, okay. So, like, it's like all of it in one. Like,
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that I was gonna get business
Yeah.
and life coaching. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, to structure my life around my business. And
Yeah.
when I looked back yesterday, and I was like, the beginning of the course was strictly lifestyle. Like, you were helping me get my life in order so that I can
Like,
focus on trying to, like, get my business launched. So yeah.
oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And my perspective, as a life coach and a business coach, I myself have I've experienced entrepreneurship without coaching. I experienced it before I was a life coach. And that I learned that if you structure your lifestyle first, it makes everything else run so much easier. Everything else runs smoothly. So I'm happy that it was able to do that for you. And my next question for you would be, has our experience together been worth the consistent risk and sacrifice that it takes to start and commit to this process?
Honestly, yes. Because, like I said before, like, it was times where I was just like, you know what? I'm about to go get me a job. Like, I'm about to go get me a job. So,
Yes.
like I said, that my part was honestly like,
Yes.
it is honestly like the coaching. I feel like if I did not, I feel like God gave me this whole course right on time. Like I said, I got it in November. I quit my job in December. So I haven't
Yes.
experienced like life without a like started my, working my business without a life coach. Like I said, at first it was just a hobby. Like, it was a hobby. So it wasn't something I was like,
Yeah.
this was time. Like,
Yes.
literally hobby. Like, if I was going to do a shoot, or if I wasn't going to do a shoot, it was okay because I still had my work income coming in. But now it's like, you don't have a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your job. Your online business is your job. Your photography is your job. So like now it's just like the conversation we had yesterday, and I was like, okay, and I want to do this too. Like, you like, no, you need to focus on your online business and your photography right now. Like, you trying to do too much at one time. And it's like I always get these thoughts in my head, like, oh, I need to do that. I put this in there. We're gonna start this business, and like trying to get the foundation of these two now, like working these and bringing the income in now. So life before this program, honestly, if I didn't have this program, I probably wouldn't even be this far with trying to even launch my photography business. I probably would still be treating it as a hobby.
Yes. Well, I'm excited to hear that. I'm grateful to hear that. I'm honored to hear that because I've experienced all of it. And it's a blessing that as an entrepreneur, I'm not perfect and I definitely go through things, but I've learned as I go through things, it's really for me to have the answers so I can help you guys navigate through it as well. And do you mind sharing how yesterday during our conversation, what solution did I give you for all of those ideas? Do you mind sharing that?
You said, what solution did you give me for all of those? You told me. And I ain't want to do it because like, you were like, go ahead and write you a list of all the things that you want to do. And the first thing, like, while you were saying that, I wrote down the first idea. And as you was talking, and I was like, okay, we were talking about, with my It Works, like focus on your It Works and focus on your photography right now. Like, you don't have time to be adding all this other stuff in yet, not that I can't do it, but yet, because I'll, wife, mom, all like It Works, photography, like it's already like me trying to manage my time better, with being an entrepreneur. So being able, like you telling me, like, write down the ideas and then go back to it after you master these two. So, and I was just you was talking the whole time, I kept looking back at the paper like, I really need to do this like right now. Like, what? And when I woke up this morning, I was like, she was totally right, because listen, me even trying to think about it today, it was just like, yeah, let's just put that to the side for right now. We're gonna focus on what we can, and that's something for later.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I know that was, as a coach, I definitely, I know I have to watch my mouth and watch how I say things, but I was so happy that I was able to get you to see you're just one person. So if you add one more thing, I told her she would kind of grow gray hair, and I knew I could say that to her, but I wanted to give her the understanding that you can't do it all. And now, as of a day later, she feels so much lighter. So I'm happy it helped. I'm happy it helped. So you did share that you have the milestone of you no longer work a job. You're a full-time entrepreneur now. Is there any other milestones you can say that you've experienced since you started this process?
Elaborate.
Huh?
Can you elaborate?
Elaborate. Elaborate. Yes. Yes. Like, is it something that you've been able to master better? Is it something that you've grown in? What areas of growth have you noticed since we started this, outside of course, you being full time now?
I feel like with my price range, like knowing my worth, and my, with my photography, like actually knowing my worth. But honestly, I just feel like right now I am still a work in progress. With my mindset, like we are still working on my mindset. I feel like I've came far with mindset, but I feel like I can go farther.
Absolutely.
And I feel like we always say that to ourselves, like, I'm here right now, and people may see like, oh, you're progressing, but you know what I'm saying? And I know that I can do better. So like right now, I just feel like I'm a work in progress, and I know like if I apply myself the way that I need to, and I apply myself, I like I told you yesterday, I feel like you may see like, oh, you're doing good, but to myself, I'm like, I'm just doing the bare minimum. Like I know there's more potential inside of me, and I just have to open that up. So I feel like this course is helping me to do so. I feel like the encouragement that I'm getting, you know, with doing these courses, um, even like your online course, you know, you were able to print that out for me because I was just like online, like it does something to my brain where I like, you know, like I need like to physically see it. And it's weird because like I have all these books at home and I ain't finished not one, but to actually have this workbook in my hand and like going through it, like, okay, this ain't even bad, you know, like reading it and like sitting here, like reading like the mindset mastery over, um, it hit different. It hit different versus me reading it before. So like knowing like I'm doing this, like I started photography because like, okay, this got to be my income. So just wanting just strictly revenue, like just I just want the money. Like I don't even care how much I'm charging. Look, $25 for a shoot, let's go. Like, and not really knowing my value, like knowing my worth of my business, and then also wanting to just become, you know, better, better with my craft. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So now you mentioned your prices. So now I kind of want to talk about that. Do you think this program, no, that's not what I want to ask. So I want to, of course, we advertise that we teach our clients how to make $150,000 a year. Um, were you comfortable with that number when I initially introduced you to that?
At first I was like 150 a year. Like I feel like me trying to come out of the employee mindset had something to do with it because I'm like, the most I've made in a year is probably like almost $40,000. So you telling me 150,000? But then when I start thinking about it, I'm like, when you announce the number, I'm like, you know, we probably, you know, my husband, you know, with his videography, you know, he can make this much and I can make this much, which makes this much together. Like that's lit. Like, yeah. So I still feel like sometimes it's like, you know, in the back of your head, like, oh, can I do that? That's where I was at. Like when you announce like, oh, can I, how can I do that? But like actually like going through the projections and knowing like if I want to make this much this year, I need to divide it by this much. You know what I'm saying? Like this how much money I need to make this week. But like to make it realistic, like if I, you know, like right now, like if the end goal is $150,000, which ours is, it was actually more. But if that's the end goal, like what do I need to do? Like what do my packaging needs to be? Like what do I need to do to develop myself to the point where I can charge this much money? But also realizing that I am now a business. So like when you're trying to start a business, like it comes with all the things. Like, you know, normally like when I'm doing a shoot, that money just going in my pocket. But now since I run a business, like we gotta think about website. We gotta think about you know, product, you know, cameras. Like thankfully I had a camera when starting. But like now it's just like, okay, we need this. Like we need the website, we need the email, we need all this. And I'm just like, hold up. In the beginning when I found out that I needed the website, I needed the email, I needed the phone. Like I'm like, baby, listen, we about to just go ahead and put this back on the side. This is gonna be side money because it takes a lot to run a business. To actually factor all of that into my prices, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not hobby anymore. Like you actually have to fund this business. So yeah.
So, so what I heard you say was that primarily based on the curriculum and the information that I gave you, you had a mindset shift where you realized at first that $150,000 we were talking, that's minimal compared to what you really need. And it enhanced your confidence because now you know my prices are what they are and they're not changing. So, is that correct?
Period. Period.
Yes, yes. I love it. I love it. I
And I
love
feel
it.
like talking to you, at first I was questioning my prices. And then like after like having that, I remember it like it was yesterday, that one call, and I was like, you know, people probably not gonna want to pay this. And you were like, somebody gonna pay the price. And And literally, like the next week, I had somebody say, "Oh yeah, I'll pay it." And I was like, "So if he gonna pay this price, that means if y'all ain't gonna pay it, oh well, somebody gonna pay it." So like now it's just like either you gonna do it or
Yes,
you not.
yes. And absolutely. And as your coach, I was able to show you and teach you different metrics that you can take to elevate that price point, because the prices you have now are great, but you could go higher if you want. And now you
Oh yeah.
know how. So I'm excited. Yes. So I'm excited. And
Girl.
that's what this program is about, to teach you the lifestyle and the business, so that after our time together, you know how to manage it all. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So do you think this program is flexible enough to support business owners in the event that they want to start a business with low startup costs or high startup costs, or both?
Oh yeah, I definitely feel like it. Yeah, for sure. Yes, that's just like yes.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and it's important because a lot of us, with COVID, we all transitioned into working from home, or just we hit a difference. So in that,
Mhm.
I've learned it really is normal and common for us all to have the home-based business and have it all structured and aligned. So I love it. Lastly, we've like run through a lot, and you answered more questions than you answered like more than one question in one. So we're almost over. I would say, has this program simplified the process of entrepreneurship enough to make you feel like you can do it?
For sure. I definitely feel like that. And then also knowing that with the coaching academy, knowing that if even if our sessions are over, that I can go back in and go back over certain areas of the curriculum if I needed to, because it's gifted to me for forever. So once you enroll, once you get it, and maybe
Yes,
like a year down the line, you're like, I need to go back over my projections and get my price ranges in order or increase them, because mine will eventually increase with my craft increasing. My prices will increase. So I know for a fact that would be something
absolutely.
that I would have to go back and um, look over. So I love the fact that even after all of this is over, Lord, I'm not ready. Even though when all of this is over, I will be able to go back into the coaching academy curriculum and go over whatever it is that I need to go over. So I love that.
Oh, good, good, good. I love it too. I do. I love it. So, do you think the program is sufficient enough to support you once you want to bring out one of those next business ideas? Do you think you can go to this information, not have to depend on me, and just move forward?
Honestly, yes, I really do. And what I was thinking, I was like, it's all about you. Like once you sign up, it's all about you. Like we asked for a life coach, and honestly, like sometimes I'm gonna say me, you would think like I'm over it, like I need a life coach, like, and to know like you are here to just help me, to assist. Like it's up to me to actually apply myself and to do it. Like you could give me all the tips, and if I don't take it, I feel like it's
Absolutely.
up to that person. So once you sign up for it, you're spending your money. So make sure that you apply yourself when doing these things. Make sure you're reading
Yeah,
the curriculum. Make sure that you're applying the curriculum. Um, because at the end of the day, you can do this. You can get the coaching calls. You can read the curriculum, but if you're not applying it, nobody, the coach is not to blame. It would just be yourself. So make sure that you're all in. Like you have to be all in. Even in the beginning, if you're just like, I don't know, just come in with an open heart, with open ears,
yeah.
willing to learn, willing to listen, and willing to apply. Willing to apply. So yeah.
Willing to apply. Willing to apply. I love it. I love it. So my very last question for you would be, what is your favorite perks of this program? What's your favorite perks? Oh, we froze a little bit. Oh, I think we froze a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I think we lost her. Oh, okay. Okay. You froze and then you
Can
skipped
you hear me?
forward a little bit. I can't see you. Yes, I can see and hear you now. Yes.
Okay, I can barely hear you, but I'm gonna finish the question so you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you for sure.
Okay. Okay, so you said what was my favorite part? Honestly, I can't pinpoint just one, so I'm gonna list three. So one of my favorite parts is the coaching calls. Like the coaching calls are just like always on time. Like if I always like seem to always like find my way back into like a little funk sometimes. And it's just like the coaching calls are just a reminder, like, girl, you got this. Like, what you tripping for? And it boosts. It's like it boosts like me in the middle of the week because I always schedule mine like in the middle of the week because that's when I feel like, whatever.
Yeah.
So during the middle of the week, it just gives me that extra boost. Like, girl, you can do this. Like, it gives me the extra confidence. It
Mhm.
gives me that reassurance. And then the fact that it's not just one coaching call. Like, I can get 4 coaching calls in a month. Like, that is so cool. Like, I can literally talk to you 4 times a month outside of actually doing the coaching calls. Like I can text you, I can message you like, hey,
Mhm.
listen, this was going on today. And then I always get their response. So what I'm hearing you say is
Yes. Yes.
and I just already know like here she goes, she got a
What I
solution for me
heard
right
you
here, okay? But
I
so the
love it.
having the coaching calls, having them every week and being able to talk to you outside of the coaching calls is like literally my favorite part of the curriculum.
I
Because life
love it.
happens
I
every day,
love
not
it.
just
Well,
on,
thank
once a
you.
week. So
Every single day. Every single day. And we
mm-hmm.
have life problems, financial problems, and business problems. So knowing how to or having help in navigating that, it makes it easier. It makes it so much easier. So thank you, thank you. I hate that it ended so soon. It's like I had all these questions and we just flew through them. So is there anything else you
Yeah.
would like to say before you go?
I would just say if you are on the fence about starting your business, if you have some ideas, write them down. Write them down, and then hit up Cornisha. Write them down because you might forget. Like, write down those business ideas. Talk
Yeah.
to people who are
Oh, we broke up just a little bit. Can you hear me? We froze. We froze. We froze. Let's see. Okay. We're going to give it some time.
so my phone had froze. Can you see me now?
Yes, I can see you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I would like I don't know where it left off at, but I highly recommend hitting up Cornisha. I'm telling you, like the mental, like the mindset, like hit her up. I'm telling you, I am telling you, like she's really encouraging. When you feel like you ready to give up and you just like, you know what, this ain't for me. I'm gonna go back to work. Or even if you ready to quit your job and you don't know how to go about doing it, you don't know what to do, like what your business idea should be, hit her up because she gonna look at your resume and she gonna tell you like you got all these skills, you can do this, like you can have your own business. So I love that about you. And I just want to encourage you after like because you pour into me so much that your business is going to blow up. And I'm excited to see it. So
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, and thank you for this interview. Of course, as I started, I said that I vowed to be a demonstration of entrepreneurship. It's not always easy. It's not always comfortable. Sometimes you got to take a step back and regroup. But I thank you for joining me and being that example today. So thank you, thank you. I'm gonna stay on, and of course, you can feel free to watch or you can head on out, whichever you prefer.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. And I will talk to you next week. Yeah, next week.
Wednesday at 5 o'clock. All right.
Yes.
Oh
Uh,
no, next Thursday. I'm tripping already. Next Thursday. Okay.
Thursday. Thursday. Okay,
Okay.
talk to you then.
All righty. Bye bye.
So you guys saw it here. Oh my gosh, you guys saw it. I just did a live interview with together since November. I believe it was November 1st. We hit off November, and from there, we've grown. She's grown in her business. She's hit major milestones. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I hope you can. She's hit major milestones in her business. And I can't say that it's all for me. No, I'm not going to say that. It's because of her choices and her decision making. And of course, we connected. I've been her life coach and her business coach since November, and it hits. Honestly, that's all I can say. Life coaching is a thing. It's a thing nowadays. Most people are like, no, I'm not sure, but it's definitely all things confidentiality, and we just get to the root of the problems. What's the issue as far as our decision making? What's the hindrance as far as starting that business? And what decisions can we make today to get us to where we'd like to be? So you guys were able to see that Arica has definitely had major successes since we started working together. A month later, she quit her job and she's now full-time in her business. I can't speak too much on her business, but let's just say Arica has definitely composed a solid game plan to help her navigate her way through entrepreneurship. Our time will be over at the end of this month. I'm sorry, at the end of this year. At the end of this year, Arica and I will be working together throughout the end of the year. And again, I have a true business program. This program will help you structure your lifestyle, then your finances, and then your business to support you in starting a business and maintaining it beyond us working together. So I'm so excited that you guys have been able to experience more of what I offer, who I am, what this thing is that I do. I know I speak to life coaching. I know I speak to business coaching. I don't speak to finances publicly because I feel like if you don't have life in order or business in order, you could get it all and lose it all tomorrow. So I'm not sharing financial information publicly unless you're in my life coaching program, unless you're in my business coaching or both. So that's that. That's that. It is Friday. As you guys know, I do discovery calls on Fridays. I have with those discovery calls, you can call in and say, hey, I heard about your program. How can I get started? Does this program fit me? Is it a fit for me? Do you have solutions to my problem? And it's really a conversation for us to have. It's kind of like what the retail stores need. They advertise these things, they tell you about these things, but they don't necessarily have that sales conversation that elaborates whether or not this product or service solves your problem. So what my discovery allow for you to vet my academy and see, hey, does your course align with what I need? I want to start a business, but do you have the financial information as well? Or if you want to start a business and you don't even know what to offer, again, as Arica say, she sent me her resume and I'm like, okay, girl, with your resume, you can do this lane, this industry, you can make moves, make your choice. So as a coach, I give you guys your options. I let you know what you're up against. I'm able to see through maybe deficiencies or gaps or things that are right in front of you but easy to miss. And we all know how life is. There are those things, there are those continuous problems that we endure. And in dealing with that, sometimes we need an outside opinion. And as I say, I always give the analogy, you can always read the label of the box from the outside. You can't easily read the label of the box if you're standing inside the box. So I am that life coach, that business coach. I have the financial knowledge to help you get from where you are today to where you want to be. If you want to start that home-based business and you only have this much, I'll give you the how-to on that. If you want to start a physical business that needs a brick and mortar, but you want to take the business credit route, I'll give you the how-to on that. But it consists, the best way to start a business is by structuring your lifestyle first, then your finances, and then your business. Most entrepreneurs get an idea and take off running, and that is not best. That's not best. Why? Because eventually you're still going to need the life coaching. You're still going to need the financial advice. You're still going to need to fill in the gaps as far as starting your business, getting your bookkeeping in order. You'll need to do those things. So in doing those things, having coaching will get you to a place where you can streamline your success so much faster. And that's all it is. Coaching is a strategy. You can call it a strategy, honestly. Coaching is a strategy that entrepreneurs use to streamline their success in something that they're so new in. And the reason why I stand behind coaching is because and I put this in my masterclass. The reason why coaching is so important and getting that guidance in a business sense, the reason why it's important is because the success rate for franchises, about 75% of franchises thrive. After about 5 years, 90% of small businesses fail. The difference is having an operations manual. The difference is having guidance. The difference is having structure. It's having that solid framework already presented to you, and you just have to duplicate what they're telling you. So in that's my role, to give you guys that framework, to let you know what you're up against. And again, coaching is a strategy to get you where you want to be way faster. If you don't want to get there faster, if you want to save the money, go right ahead. But it may cost you a year. It may cost you 2 years. So when you think about the time and the money, it's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it. It's just about us aligning ourselves with the person that the person that our business needs, honestly. The person that can help you grow your business. That's all it's about. And it's about it's about owning the fact. How about this? It's about owning the fact that we don't know it all. We don't know it all. I myself as a life coach have a life coach. I myself as a business coach have business coaching. I have multiple business coaches. So because of that, it's important. It's important to get the success. And that's why I'm able to roll out new things and share their perspective and do this and do that, because I have guidance in my journey. Because I know for sure I have a team of folks behind me giving me the plays. Like, okay, you want to grow here, do this. You want to do this, do that. So I'm learning from that. I'm learning from how investing in yourself, investing in your business, investing in your lifestyle can roll down the chain of command. You invest in your lifestyle, your finances will benefit from it. Your business will benefit from it. That's what it's about. And that's why I teach life first, lifestyle first, then finances, then business. If you start a business and your lifestyle is in order, you may end up being that 90% that fails. And I don't want that for us. I don't want that for us. And honestly, entrepreneurship is the way out for our men, for our felons, for our poverty folks. Entrepreneurship is the way out. And one thing we can say about folks in poverty, if we don't know how to do nothing else, we can make it. So because of that, it's time to tap in and support yourself in making it. It's time to support yourself in making it. If I can have it all, you guys can have it all. If I can start my own home-based business and be a full-time entrepreneur, actually making money from my business, actually hiring clients, actually coming up with sales strategies, leading my team through executing those strategies. If I can do this, you guys can do this. But it starts with acknowledging the fact that you want it. It starts with acknowledging the fact that you want it. And a lot of us think, oh, I need the lifestyle. I need the this or I need the that. We always negate how resourceful it is and how tangible it is because we think we need things that really don't matter. All you need is a structured lifestyle, which is simply a home environment that's in order, mindset that's in order, a belief that's grounded to support you in what you're doing. That's lifestyle, which consists of discipline and schedules and routines and all of that. So I coach my clients through struggling. I'm not struggling. I coach my clients through structuring all of that, through organizing all of that, and creating a plan to not only start it, but attain it and sustain it, to maintain all of it so that beyond our time working together, they can make the moves they need to make. It's not about me making my clients dependent on me. I give them the information and they're dependent on that. So that's how I differ as a business coach, as a life coach. And again, I vow to support my clients in getting exactly where they want to be. And as you guys saw, Arica definitely has the mindset and the vision now, and she didn't have these things in December. And just from us working together within that month, she was able to make that decision and figure it out. And she structured her lifestyle, and she continues to restructure her lifestyle every single day, as well as her finances, as well as her business. And that's how she's a full-time entrepreneur today. That's how I'm a full-time entrepreneur today, because every day we set our goals and we go back to the drawing board. What can I do today to make this goal attainable? What can I do today to get this goal manifested and into my lifestyle today? I don't want it just as a goal. I want it now. So what can I do to make it happen now? And that's who I am as you guys, as business coaches, your life coach. And again, I give you the how-to on business, but as Arica said, without the mindset to look at this as a solution and not a problem, the information I get you can come or go. It can be looked at as great or not, but it's the information. We all talk about blueprints and frameworks, and we want the how-to. It's the how-to. It's just not in the order that you want. So in that, it's about understanding the information is there, but you have to apply it in a certain order so that you don't have to keep reapplying it. That's what it's about. We don't want to have to keep working over and over and over, keep refining things, keep changing things. You set a goal, you make a plan, you stand on it. The only thing we revise in our plan is the lane that we take to get there. You don't change the plan. You don't change the goal. What you change is the route you take to get to the goal. That's it. And that's my job as you guys as coach, to coach you through navigating the decisions. Which decision can I make today to better impact my lifestyle, finances, and business? Which decisions can I make? I have lifestyle problems. I have financial problems. I have business problems. Which decisions can I make today? Which choices can I make today so that I can actually walk out the life that I desire, so that I can actually build the life that I desire? And in my experience, for sure, not only do I create this curriculum, I go through the curriculum. As I update it, I apply it to my business and see if it works. That's how I know what to pull off the shelf and what to put back on the shelf. So in being this business coach, everything I do is from experience. Everything I teach is from experience. It may not be from experience in this specific business because this is not my only business, but it's from experience. So in that, I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so honored to be here doing this and sharing another Friday with you guys. Another Friday. I'm for marketing purposes. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, chiming in with us. I appreciate you guys for watching and following as we grow our businesses. And I ask that you guys join us in creating the life that we desire and walking out the life of our dreams so that not only we can live it, but we can teach it to our babies. We want to teach them how to have the courage. We want to teach them how to make the decisions. We don't want to be the people saying, hey, go do this because I don't know how to teach you to do that. So I encourage you guys, invest in yourself, make the hard decisions, and until next time, I will catch y'all later. Thank you so much.